Hi Capricorn, how are you? I'm going to do a reading today. I'm kind of going out of order because this morning you kept coming through in my meditation as I was moving about. So let's see what it is. What's going on for all of our Capricorns today? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, current energies, universe, grateful, thankful. I like to think of these readings that I'm doing right now as a check-in from the universe, whatever message it is that the universe wants someone to know. That's what I'm calling upon. Messages for the greatest and highest good. So we all know who we are in this story. Take what works, leave what does not, all right? But Capricorn, your spirit is really wanting to talk or have a question answered or be heard or understood or something. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, appreciate you all being a part of my channel. Hit that like button right down there. Yeah, thumbs up. Sure do appreciate that. All right. Hope you're all doing well. The Hierophant comes out for the Capricorn. Woo. Let's see what that's all about. All right. So I feel as if, you know, there is this real need for some change, stability, some groundedness, stillness. I mean, some of you may be in meditation. Maybe you like those contemplative practices, yoga. I think that's really, if you're not doing it, I think it would be very, very healthy for you. It's almost as if it's very important for you to do it. Now, you might meet somebody. Just saying, I'm just kind of picking up that you might meet somebody in one of these classes that might be very, very good for you. All right. But moving on, I have another story laying out here. Now, there is a situation where I feel as if, Capricorn, you were involved with someone, or you got involved with someone, possibly at some kind of a party. Here's the King of Wands reverse, and here's three women. You know, they're all kind of celebrating. So it could be you met somebody at some kind of a, I want to say opening or gathering. But this person, this King of Wands, I mean, he's reversed. I never like to see the King of Wands reversed because this is someone who knows how to use his charm to get whatever it is that they want. And I also see that we have the Lovers reverse with the Ace of Swords reverse. So I get the sense that, you know, they have like a forked tongue. You know, don't believe everything this king, if you have not been involved with them already, is telling you. I mean, and this is somebody who you really sit on the fence for, because I think you know. I think you know that this person is no good for you. Whoever it is. I just feel like you just met this person, you know. So, and here's another thing that's coming through is that for some of you Capricorns, I think that at times you pick the wrong people. You pick people like this. You know, it's like, oh, you know, it's almost like someone like the King of Wands reverse. They feed your ego, you know, because they charm you. It takes a lot to charm a Capricorn, you know, like, so this person, you know, they got under your skin that way. Anyway, I just think that you're ready to just move on, really, and just go in another direction and just kind of close the door with people that are that way. Which brings me to this Hierophant here, you know, in this card where, you know, you might be, you know, grounding yourself in some kind of spiritual practice or, you know, something of that nature. And it's there where you're going to meet people that are not like this Knight of Wands, not somebody who you're going to meet at a party or at the bar drinking, who's going to take you for a ride. I think there's that road, that way of life. It's like it's over for you. You know, there's a new calling for you, so to speak. So that's beautiful, Capricorn, really beautiful. All right, let's see, what else is it that the universe wants to say for Capricorns today? Yeah, oh my gosh, look, we have the Fool comes out. It's a brand new day. As soon as I saw it, I was like, it's a brand new day. You're feeling good. I think you're feeling good about your life. Maybe if a few of you have been in a dark place or not feeling, you know, 100%, I just feel like it's a brand new day. Yeah, it's like you're sailing into calmer seas, better days ahead. It's like you just feel better. Now, yeah, this person, I mean, here we have the Two of Cups reversed with the Emperor. I mean, this person sees the relationship as not being anything, you know, and then the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Now, I see this as you being the Emperor, you know, that powerful energy, because you're feeling good about yourself. You're very empowered right now. It's like your destiny is calling you. See how it's like it's written in the stars. So, but this Emperor, I mean, he's looking at this relationship. So I feel like you're looking at this past relationship and how painful it was. This is a new day dawning. It's a new day. I mean, I'm feeling like it's a new day for you, Capricorn. And as painful as it is to look back and see the kind of relationships that you have gotten yourself kind of wrapped up in, I think there's other things that are going on, especially if there is some kind of money project, some kind of some enterprise that you're working on. I think you're starting to see that it's starting to produce something, and that's making you feel even better about this new life, right? This new beginning. So the past be the past. We learn from our past, right? Now we move forward. All right, let's see. What else comes out? We have the Moon reversed with the Star reversed with the Temperance reversed. Those are 3 heavy-duty playing cards, huh? And then we have the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. Be very careful of somebody trying to pretend and I get take something from you. This could be somebody who they might have a reputation. You might have, maybe you don't know them, but you know of them. But I just think that you have to be very careful with somebody. And this could have, it could be somebody's kids. You know, maybe, you know, your friends have some kids and their kids are trouble. You know, there's a little bit of that. I mean, just be careful that somebody doesn't take from you, okay? All right, so we have the Moon card reversed. Oh, yes, with the Star. I almost thought, no, it's not. But this Moon card is reversed with the Star. There's something that I think you're starting to see is not going to happen. Right? Because you start to learn things, you start to see things differently. Of course, you're watching this. And it's almost as if your destiny is pulling you in another direction. And you're starting to see this because you're starting to calm down. You're starting to put your life together. You know, so yeah, the past is the past. I don't think you have any more patience for people who are going to try to get in your way or stop you. I think that's all over with. And there's something that, it's almost as if there might be something from your past, something that you loved to do, that it's almost like you need to revisit that. You know, there's something very important in some joy, something that you did. You know, when you're a kid, you forget sometimes, you know, some of the little things, like when you had your own quiet time. What did you go do? You know, what was it? Did you go and did you always go and like clean your closet? Did you play house? Did you paint pictures? Did you draw? Did you make things? Like there's something in your past that I think is calling you. So just kind of check in with your little person inside and try to remember something from your past. I think you have an idea. It's like a forgotten thing that you used to love to do. You know, so for someone out there. All right, what else do we have for our Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Yeah, so things are changing. You're starting to let go of things as you get clearer and clearer. You know, the toxic energies, the things that are no longer good for you. I think you start to let go of them. You know, because that kind of stuff comes to an end. It's like you've been done, you know, enough of the suffering. Enjoy life. Life is good. Life is good. And it's a new day dawning for you. I mean, truly, a new day dawning. You know, so you're looking back. I think there's a lot of you Capricorns that are just remembering. It's almost as if like you're going back in time and there's like this movie being played of your past, you know, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was no good. I'm so sorry. And it's almost like you're having your own personal atonement. You know what I mean? Like, so you go through and you're like, oh yeah, I wish I hadn't done that to that person, you know? And it's like you can, in that moment, you can just kind of send out some forgiveness and then let it go, because it's almost like those are blockages from your past that, you know, are just keeping you from being really clear. And I think you're in that place, Capricorn, where you're starting to feel good and hopeful about your future. And things are starting to turn. You're starting to really reap the rewards. Good reading, Capricorn. Good reading. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yeah, look. So you have to make a decision about someone, a relationship. 10 of Cups reversed with the 2 of Wands reversed. You know, and then it has the Page of Pentacles. So there's opportunities for change in your life. And a relationship that has gone nowhere, because we do see this kind of energy of, you know, you picking people that are not good for you, you know, because, you know, you're picking the people that you feel you deserve, you know, in that moment. You know, no judgment here. It's just like, that's who you are, you know. It's like, well, you didn't really want somebody for the long haul. You really didn't want somebody, you know, to marry. You just really wanted somebody, you know, to, you know, have that, all those feelings. But now you're at that crossroads. And I do see it here. Like, you have decisions to make about where you want to go. Some of you may be moving. You know, there's a map here. It's like, where do you want to live? What do you do? You know, I always believe that if, you know, you always wanted to live, you know, by the water, well, then you should go look for places in the water, look for work in the water, you know, by the water, you know, it's one of those things. Don't dream about it, just go, you know, because if you make a move, I think it'll be a very good move, you know, and you have choices. You have places, I mean, you have choices. So if you've been feeling like maybe you should make a move, listen to that. You know, especially if you know it would be for your greater good, like it would do you good to make this move. And sometimes it might just appear in front of you, because I do get that sense that, you know, you may just see it. And it's like, wow, that'd be a really great place to live. Next thing you know, boom, you're living there. I mean, stuff like that happens. You just have to believe it. All right. So enough of the past. Don't fool yourself. You know, it's like we've all been there, done that. So your road of atonement, you know, now you can let it go. You're moving on. I'm feeling really good energy for you. Really, really good energy. It's like it's going to be a good spring. You know, you're in motion. As long as you're not stuck. You know, that's where we get in trouble, is when we're stuck. So, the 3 of Pentacles. Get to work. You know, if you're at that point where you're not doing some work that you need to be doing, because I do feel like you're at the brink of something, but don't stop now. Don't stop now. And a few of you, okay, just a few of you, you may be having a hard time working with others. You might want to look at that and see, you know, sometimes we can't get there by ourselves. Sometimes we need to reach out and get some help. So there's that. There's that. So you're closing one door and opening another. You're seeing a lot of options coming through. I am finding, okay, this is just a side note story for someone, okay? There is a lot of talk among you and somebody else, but somebody's lying about you, or you're lying about them, vice versa. You know who you are, okay? I just feel like there is a lot of stuff that's being told, and I just think you need to cut it out. I think you need to just quit giving it energy. You know, it's one of those things when someone turns around and starts talking smack about you, and then you come back and you defend yourself. That's, I think, totally appropriate, you know, just kind of put them in their place. But then they come back at you, and then you're going to do what? You're going to come back, put them in their place again? I mean, you have to keep, you know, keep them in line, you know, so that they don't cross a boundary with you. Because I feel like there's somebody in your circle, in your community, your group or something that, you know, and it could be, it's a group, you're not getting along with them, because I see that with this Three of Pentacles. I mean, you just don't get along with these people, but be very, very careful about the lies, things that are being said. And I know in the last reading I had for you, Capricorn, that it really kept coming through. Be very careful of your words. So like you may find yourself having words with somebody, you know, just watch it. Okay. Just watch it. All right. Anything else for our Capricorns? I think that was pretty thorough. It's a great reading for you, Capricorn. So out with the old and for the new, you know, the road of atonement. I think you're on it, and you're going to come out. It's a new day. It's a brand new day. All right, that was a lot of messages. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Hit that like button. Really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And yeah, I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.